Miles. Great job, Henry. Salt Bay, Karen. I don't like to talk shit about people. Really? What's she about to tell him? Bennett and the stop. Brett. Hammer Karen. You're so hard to love. Hey, come on, Henry. Amani love her some Olivia. You was Brooke Bennett. Woody, how'd you know? You want me to be an asshole? That's not it. Good luck, Olivia. Are they turning around? What the fuck did I just watch? What up, y'all, and welcome back to Married at First Sight, Season 11, Episode 9. Opening up is hard to do. This may come as a shocker to you guys, but I am actually recording this on Thursday. I typically record on Friday, but read Saturday. It's usually Saturday because I'm last minute like that. But guess what? For those who know, you guys know that I had a amazing allergic reaction to what I think are bananas. So I can't really go to sleep because I just want to fucking scratch my arms. So here we are. I actually had to remove my throat because it touching me is just killing me. So, you know, we're going to be up until this quarter zone sets in. So let's get to it. I'm going to be sitting like this the whole time. I don't even want to show you. Bam! My phone says Christina Mavs. Just in case he confuses her with the other Christina. That's confusing because last we saw Henry walked out of the apartment. But he's back now calling Christina and she's sending him the voicemail. Did she just up and leave? Cats having a party? Does that really keep you up? It's not like a dog's bark. I know I'm a heavy sleeper, but do meows really wake you up at night? That's what she needs. She needs to know that her husband can do the more masculine things for her that her dad has done. Because she wants to be submissive and she wants a man to do the heavy duty hands-on stuff. And she wants to be responsible for taking care of the home. Now, that's not for everybody, but that's what Karen wants. And if Miles can fulfill that, like, more power to them. Miles, what are these kids? Oh my God. I don't like to talk shit about people. Shut up, y'all. I don't like to talk shit about people, but Miles, we gon' put these on camera. Miles, whose leggings are you wearing? Give fucking Beetlejuice Cam Newton. My people know not to talk to me really about what's going on in the show until I post. But my homegirl Stephanie said, am I outing you, girl? My bad. She said, when you watch the show this week, I need you to find the chef's Instagram. I said, heard you, sis. Tag him. Who knows Chef John? Oh, he's Miles' friend. Felicia, girl. Why Blake got the quarantine look before quarantine? Like, Blake, you didn't know you was going to be on TV? Nah, we're going Jesus the beard. Line. Who lines? Why? Miles. Who cuts with a knife that way? Oh, my. Miles. Why you open the lettuce bag from the side? You know it's easy open time. I can't deal with this, man. You know what this is? Karen likes to be the cook. So even while Karen appreciates this gesture, at the end of the day, she's like, I'm a wife, so I need to be cooking for you. I don't know if she's taking it over because Miles is just that bad, or she's taking it over because she's like, no, I'm the cook here. Y'all, I really feel like the fucking Itchy and Scratchy show. I just want to scratch everything. My second toe itches. What is this? Is this your seasoning move? It's Salt Bay, Karen. Y'all know Salt Bay?
Thank you.
Good job, Karen. Way to praise him. He needs that. Praise and acknowledgement. She loved food so much she couldn't even talk because she had her food in her mouth. Also, I just paused this. Miles, you bring your fork to your face, not your face to the plate. Let's sit back a little bit. Bring the fork to you. You know what it is. We see the potential in Miles. Miles is going to be an amazing 36-year-old. He's going to be the exact man she needs at 36. Hey. She came into the house like everything was normal, huh? She's about to say like she has anger management issues or something. What's she about to tell him?
I've been like off of my medicine for ADD.
There's a lot here. One is we learned that when Henry is nervous or uncomfortable, he has a little twitch a little bit. I'm not going to bring that up every time because that's, you know, it's not anything for us to really run home about. But he did it in this moment. And if Henry is feeling the way I'm feeling, that means, really? But you know, I don't want to say that because that could be something. I try to put myself in other people's shoes, so I don't really want to make that assumption. Like, I don't know. You would think, you know, ADD makes you a little more hyper, so you always want to go, go, go. So that kind of makes sense why if you're not going, that you might become a little impatient. So that could make sense. I don't know how much she's actually been struggling with it and that she knew about it, but maybe her going with her friends or whoever she just met with, she's like, I need to make this work somehow, some way. So either I'm going to come up with a reason as to why, or maybe the friend said, maybe this is why it's occurring. And you know, we didn't say this last week, but big ups to Kristen for even, speaking about that and just showing us a different side of Henry. And maybe it's what helped Christina actually open up and talk to Henry about this. If I was a little judgmental in the beginning, I want to take that back. So like, big ups to you, Christina, for even bringing this up and just talking about it on national television. Did y'all hear that? Dealing with pushback from parents is never fun. These two just found something that they relate on. We already know Henry's dad. But just hearing the struggles that Christina is going through in terms of this medication with her mom, I don't think her mom is like yelling at her, cracking jokes like Henry's dad. But, there's that parent-child relationship and like, you should do this versus this and making these decisions and I know best. So I appreciate that. And this is exactly what Kristen was talking about, because Henry is handling this really well. He's like, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. Tell me more. What are you going through? I want to understand how you're feeling, how it made you feel, the reasons why you stopped. Like, this is all great. Good job, Henry. This is not the third time. Well, this is really great. Thank you for disclosing. You're doing such a good job. Hopefully this changes your attitude. Henry, stop saying that. Nothing to be ashamed of. That's how you want people to respond when you disclose something to them. Great job, Henry. You taking the braids out. Tell him you going bald.
Communicate about my hairstyle.
I appreciate that. What you thinking?
I'm gonna shave it bald.
Lovely. Sweet. Gotta be used to that. Bennett, thank you for cleaning that floor. After we saw your feet, you need a sweeping.
With each other, very like.
Bennett, baby, we don't like that mustache. Bennett, this isn't our favorite look. You remind me of something, not my Jeep, that I don't want to ride, because I don't like this. I get it. You look very like Williamsburg artsy, but like.
You guys had sex?
Yes.
We did.
They have sex?
Uh-huh. I'm satisfied with our current level of physical intimacy.
All it took was him being sick. This is a theme. Oh no, Deanna got sick after. Shouts to Deanna and Greg, they're having a baby, which means we're having another baby, guys.
Oh!
What the fuck did I just watch? This is our fault. We don't gotta be like this. He's being free. He wasn't even thinking like that, but we sure were. I love how Bennett started that. Bennett asked Amelia the question and she said, with you, like questioning. And Bennett was like, I hope so. But Bennett started his sentence with, if and when I fall in love with you. Like letting her know straight up and down, I'm talking about you and I. I want it to be with you and I. Let me tell you about that. Like, I love that. Just small things. See, the man of words.
I would like to feel, as I already do, that you
Aww.
are very receptive to anything I have
okay.
to. She was mostly just like laughing a lot. Did you like?
Bennett, I just put makeup on.
I do love Amelia. Loving someone, though, is different from being in love with them.
Oh, build me up and break my heart, Bennett.
I don't know if she's aware of this, but I do think that it's important to always find humor in anything going on. So,
We're aware.
I hope you.
Did he just say the greatest peg of emotions? It slides on in. We said this. Olivia's gonna get tired of Brett and his jokey shit.
Do things that you like to do, things that I like to do. Then eventually
Slide
there'll
that
be things
in
that
there.
we like.
Henry over her. As y'all remember, this is the guy who she was in a 5-year relationship with, and she just broke up with 9 months ago or 6 months ago, something like that, and was getting married to Henry now, which means she started this process very shortly after breaking up with this man. Don't light up about love when you're talking about somebody else when you have your new mate here, guys. Come on. I feel like that was the first time we saw Henry smile, and it was like a quick smirk, no teeth. But I don't remember seeing that ever.
And the more I find out about you, and the more comfortable I get with you, I like it.
I like is changing Christina? Whoever she went to speak to, that conversation was very much needed. She came back a very different person, more mindful of Henry, more mindful of herself. I really like it, and I hope it's not too little too late. What is this filter? Happy grandparents day. Oh, I don't have my grandparents anymore. I did just finish watching the Patty and the Gladys Knight battle. I recorded some content for that, but it's taking me so long to record, to edit, and I'm not too happy with it, but I'm gonna drop it anyway. All I'm looking for now is a Jodeci Boyz II Men, a Stevie Wonder versus Smokey. We need it. Let's go. Part 2.
Making that person's favorite meal.
Mimosas are my favorite meal. Woody, how'd you know?
I love you and I love you. There you
Woody.
go.
He loves his wife. I'm his wife.
Amani, you love him?
If anything, I'm stopping myself.
Yes. Amani's still scared that what she's getting right now is not the real. It's almost like the Karen shit. Is that it's not that it's not the real him, but it's not the full him. She's waiting for the shoe to drop. We get it, girl. Woody, you've explained how you've been trash in the past before, so likely that woman who you treated like trash is going through this with another person because of you. So it sucks because of shit that people like you have done before. She cannot depend on just the word of somebody she met in the last 2.5 weeks. She needs to see more because in her past, which informs the future, she has been hurt before.
Like it's too good to be true?
Yes.
Yeah, in a sense.
That's how she feels. This is breaking Miles's heart because he's like, I want to show you, my wife, that I care so much for you and I want this to work. So look at me. I'm doing all of these things. And look, don't you see? I want to please you. Like, I want to do things for you to show you that I care. And Karen is telling him, don't do that. And he's like, that's all I know. That's what I do. And so it's like, you're telling this man you want him to stop doing so much for you. It's so fucking backwards how past relationships can impact these people. Like, these are two men who are trying to care for their women and open up to their women. And they can't accept it for face value because the time before that they did that, it wasn't true. I don't know what Miles's past is like, but you know, he's not to blame for anything here. But also Karen wants you to build up to caring about her because in her mind, she can't imagine how somebody can come into the relationship and do so many caring things for her when they don't even know her. But poor Miles, you can see the defeat in his face. He's like, you want me to be an asshole? Like, is this what you're telling me? You want me to treat you like shit and then gradually start treating you better to prove to you the reason I'm treating you better is because I care for you more, not because I'm a genuine good person. This is tough.
I don't need perfection.
I hear that. She needs real.
In time, you'll see. It only gets better.
That's good, Miles. Kiss him now, Karen. That was how it was supposed to end. She just still don't believe this man. This is crazy. Amelia's sick now? Don't breathe your hot morning breath on him, girl. That's an apple? She got a matching outfit. Also, those pants are entirely too big. That waistband, Bennett was like, who did you buy this for?
Yeah.
You know what I just realized? They're catching them coughing a lot. Are we gonna find out later that they had COVID? Why would they keep that, right? These ribbons. Is Christina like Colombian? Where's she from? First of all, no one ever does well golfing the first time. So trash for them to even be showing this. But I love that this is something that is confident in and he's teaching her. Role reversal here. Are these two really about to turn this around? Come on, Christina!
You're a great teacher.
Yeah, we can definitely go for it.
This is amazing.
Pretty genuine. She's a pretty free spirit.
Are they turning around?
The decision to do this.
Also, Henry, the scruffy, for you too. Keep it. I'm gonna do my hair like Bennett just did for the next video. A real small little bun and the hair out. You almost broke Bennett. Oh my God. She's going to injure Bennett. Their core has to be fucking phenomenal. I'm worried about that shit, like flicking into his goods.
Is that an apple nose?
It is an apple nose. I knew it.
Would you trade the world for me? Really? I wouldn't do it.
Bennett is being so real. Amani love her some Olivia. Why are we searching for alligators? That was an abrupt turn. It's like production was like, go that way. Walking.
Frustrated.
Oh, and a sharp turn, guys.
Oh.
I appreciate the Amani doing this because that was a genuine concern to her. She was like, yeah, maybe he does that, but how are you guys internally? Like, how are you guys together? That was genuine concern.
We gonna maximize on this filter. We ain't really get to use it. Shorty with the earrings really sets this whole look on. You feel me? Alright, maybe I won't use it. Henry decided this? Henry! Y'all know I am fully convinced. Oh, this is a neck thing. I am fully convinced that we had never seen Henry smile before because that is the first time that I've seen that man's teeth. He just smiled. Like, is this marriage really turning around? How many times have I asked that?
Look how far apart they are. You're pretty good. Hey, come on, Henry. Christina really likes this man. She realized she could have like lost this, and now she's like, okay, I need to do everything to get it back. I don't know how much Henry is really into it, but I feel like he could get there. That's a feeling I've never had. Look at everybody's activities. They went golfing, they went salsa dancing, they walked on the line. This is Karen's shit. Grocery shopping. Look at poor Miles's face. It's like Karen just keep insulting and breaking this poor man down. If he don't last for her, the next woman he gonna be with, he's gonna be one of them scarred men. I know I like it, but I don't know what to do with it. That's good. All Miles needed to hear was, I know I like it. Girl, you said again, feelings don't equate to masculinity. Hermit Karen, this ain't no edit. How can emotional intelligence and masculinity match? Great question, Miles.
What they were doing in the past wasn't working for them. For
Karen.
some couples, they could be sabotaging their shot at falling in love.
Karen, she making this man do backflips. Wait a minute. Oh, that's my Captain Danny, I just want to say how appreciative I am of you as a woman. You shook Brett's hand the exact same way that you shook Olivia's hand. You do not get that from a lot of men. I appreciate that. Hand, other hand, hand, other hand. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Danny. Did he say lame dates? Brett, you're so hard to love. Brett, I don't know why you're shaking your head. These are the kind of jokes that you be making. At least this guy is doing it to entertain people and he's getting paid. What you do it for? Okay, we like this. So Brett doesn't want to travel, but he'll go out and do things, even though he's going to complain the whole time. But okay, step by step. Good luck, Olivia. Wait, I kind of saw this before. Amelia's hella free, but I also think she had a little bit of privilege here. And Bennett is not used to that. So Amelia is used to like freely doing whatever. I'm glad they're having this conversation, but I would like to do the mail. Get the mail. I would love for that to be my only chore. Bennett and these socks. Woody is having the time of his life. Woody, don't say that Ellen Sammy. All Woody needs is food and sex. That's it. Now he's in heaven. This man thought she said a burger. The genuine laughs between these two are amazing.
Why do you think that's difficult for me to talk about?
Because you don't talk about it. Karen, you're not giving this man anything to work with. You're frustrating me a little bit.
We're not intimate like that yet. To that level.
That's right. Okay, full sidebar. She said March 26th. He said we're not going that far. So this is the beginning of March, which means COVID is only 2 weeks away. They're going to be locked in the house together alone in only 2 weeks. This is what, 3 episodes away? This is very exciting for me. So Miles, I get you being jokey, but kind of serious. But this is not going to work for Karen. Karen, one, is very reserved. So she's not going to want to sit up here and talk about sex on camera and just talk about it in general and scheduling it. It almost seems as if you're saying, we have to have sex on this date, and it's almost like a little bit of pressuring her. So this doesn't work for her. It might actually do the opposite. So
Miles to give himself a hand.
Yeah, so that's not it. I get it. Karen's not opening up, but the way to do it is not to force it. So you gotta work through this. Just when I started getting like comfortable with them and Karen was like letting her guard down a little bit, I feel like that move has put it back up. Ugh. Damn. Also, fucking saw a spoiler about Amelia. Kind of upset. It's my own fault. I need to stay off of the internet. Anyway, see y'all next week. More than halfway there, y'all. This is getting real. See y'all next week.